folks, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at an auditor. Frauditor goes by We the Bosses. Goes to a private business, privately owned business that gets some kind of public funding and thinks he can't be trespassed on this property. This guy is one of the newer guys. He's a complete idiot, but he's not too rude or vulgar though. Anyway, let's check it out. This is a public transit company which is self-owned, but they contract to the city. So this guy is going to go try to pull a, we the taxpayers pay for your salaries and all this nonsense. Anyway, let's get on with it.
I'm good. How are you? No, I'm just taking photographs and videos.
You gotta go to the main office.
I have to go to the main office?
Yes, to film, you gotta go to the main office.
To get permission?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes, because they just called that you're not supposed to be filming.
Who said I'm not supposed to be filming?
Just go to the main office and you'll find out who's here.
Okay, well, they can come out here and speak with me.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, they can come out here and speak with me.
No problem, right?
All right, yeah. No, not really, thank you. I'm just taking pictures and photographs for a story.
Who let you be here?
Who let me be here? What do you mean?
It's kind of fishy, man.
What, being here recording the bosses is fishing? It's a public place, right? It's public property. I'm working on a story, so I'm gathering content for my story.
All right, do what you want.
Yeah, appreciate it. Once I'm finished with my story, I'll be out of here. I'm just recording and gathering content for a story. May I know who you are?
But can I help you? You have to have authorization to be on the property
From who?
from the company.
Is this public property?
It is public. It's actually, we're private because you're supposed to be authorized personnel. But to come on and you're filming, that's not exactly appropriate. Did you sign in at the front office?
May I know who you are? May I know who I'm speaking with at least?
May I ask who I'm speaking to? Because you're on my property. Did you go to the front office and sign in?
I actually went to the door and it says that it's closed to the public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ring the bell?
No, I did not ring the bell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that I can do for you?
Well, I'm just here to gather I'm gathering content for my story.
Okay.
I'm working on a story about pace.
Can you not film me?
I have to record all of my interactions. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to record it.
What is your reason for being here?
Like I said, I'm gathering content for a story, and once I'm finished with that, I'll be out of here. It's public property. I'm allowed to be here. There are no signs that said that it's restricted to the public.
It says authorized personnel beyond this point.
Where does it say that?
At the front entrance when you walk in.
On the
When
street?
you come in. It's right there at the gate when you pass the gate.
Okay, well.
When you pull in.
Okay. Well, I would like to see that. If that's the case, then
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna go at that gate over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you come in, and it also says it there. When you come in,
Okay.
it's authorized personnel.
I don't know how these people can do this with a straight face. It's private business. They get public funding, sure. They have a contract with the city. So what? Who cares? It's a public transportation company. They transport people all over the place because it's low cost. And they want to go there and mess with them. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, at that gate. I'm gonna go check it out.
But you here, we don't mind, but you have to go through proper procedure.
And what is the procedure of signing in?
Well, correct. You have to let someone know you're here first of all.
Right, but you see
Because it's safety.
yeah, I'm
It's
not.
always safety. You're a random person.
I understand that, but I just have a camera. I'm not here to cause any
You're
trouble.
also filming our buses.
It's public property.
You're filming our vehicles.
I'm not here for your vehicles.
Okay, I understand that, but
Yeah.
at the same token, you are.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't mean any harm. I don't have any ill intentions. I'm working on the story, like I said.
No doubt that I have no doubt.
Yeah.
But still, you still have to follow the proper channels.
I think this lady explained it pretty well. There's no problem. You wouldn't have got a confrontation or anything if you'd have just signed in, checked in, because we don't mind. But no, he doesn't want to do that because he can't get a video that way, pretending that these people are tyrants. And the cops are going to show up here in a minute, so we'll try to zoom ahead to that.
To sign in before I do
and
anything
we
here.
have to know why you're on property.
Okay, but I already explained to you why I'm here.
Right, but
Right.
I have nothing official
Okay.
saying
Well,
that.
if it is authorized personnel only,
Mhm.
I get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check that sign out. I didn't see it. If that's what it says, then I'll be out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please do.
I'm gonna go
Thank
check
you.
it out. Yeah.
Well, look at that. He found his loophole. I don't know if there's any other signs there or not. This one doesn't say restricted, but it does say, please use main entrance and register at office. For your safety and security, video recording is conducted on this property. It doesn't say he can't be there, so he's going to use that to the best of his ability, which isn't going to end up doing him any good anyway.
So we have a sign here that says to please sign in when you get here. I'm guessing that means it's a suggestion to sign in if it says please. So let me know what you think in the comments, if we are obligated to sign in when we get here or not. I don't think we are obligated to do so, but I may be wrong, and I'm always open to learn. So please let me know what you think in the comments about that sign.
I think you're an idiot. Simple enough.
No entry unless authorized, restricted area. So this sign is right here. I see the sign that says restricted area, no authorized, no entry. And this sign refers or applies to this entryway right here. Entryway right here. No trucks, restricted area. So company vehicles only. So that's going down this way to the back of the facility. And that's not where I'm going. And we are at the gate.
That sure looks like a no trespassing sign. Vendors and visitors must register at the main office. Of course he didn't do that because he knew if he did that he wouldn't have any trouble. He wouldn't get a video out of it.
It says, oh, trespassing. Vendors and visitors must register at main office. Okay, I see that. For your safety, video recording is conducted. So folks, let me know what you think. These signs are kind of confusing. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so I do see a sign at the gate that says visitors must register, but the restriction is going down that way to the back of the property. That's where he has a sign that says restricted.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if I have to register, that's fine. I can register and then
we're
finish.
Close to the public at this time.
You are close to the public?
We are close to the public.
And
You have to understand, from my perspective, that it's a safety concern of ours to just have someone wandering around. You walk into our facility.
yes, I mean, but as far as I know, this is public property where the public is allowed.
I understand,
Right.
but my concern is for my employees.
I understand
You can't just
that.
walk into the building.
I wasn't even in the building, I was outside.
You didn't walk inside.
Oh no, never did that.
Oh.
I never went past where those buses are. So if they
So how much longer are you planning on being
told you
here?
that, then they were lying, and that's unfortunate.
How much longer are you planning?
A few more minutes. I'm almost done with. I just wanted to get a footage of the buses
Okay.
and just record some parts of the property, just to get some footage for my story, and I'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't mean to cause any issues with you or.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it.
Right.
And if it's a story, that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You really kind of have to go through the proper protocols.
And the proper protocol is
Would be
to.
to get permission from our headquarters to come on property and film.
Right, but think about it. If I'm working on a story and I tell you ahead of time that I'm coming, then that might compromise the story that I'm working on.
Well, that's just fucking stupid. How are they going to compromise you taking video of buses? How could they possibly compromise that? That's just one of their frauditor lines they like to use. Pretending, they have to pretend they're a journalist. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, the office is close to the public.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna gather the rest of my content.
Okay.
And I mean, I see the police here.
Yes, because we actually were requesting you to leave the property because you don't have authorization to be here.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Now you're requesting me to leave the property. Okay. All right.
I'm not feeling safe with you here.
Okay.
You're wandering around without even speaking to anyone. That's a concern.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, but after I explained to you what I'm here, why I'm here, and what I'm doing, did that assuage your concerns?
No, because you're
Hello.
filming our cars, you're filming our buses, you're filming inside our shop. That's a concern.
Hello.
That is
My
a concern.
camera's on, just so you know.
Nice to
What's going on today?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Officer Curran,
May I have your badge number?
237.
Nice to meet you. So I just came in here. I'm working on a story. I'm an independent journalist. So I was getting footage of the buses and just the surrounding area. And then somebody came and told me asked me what I was doing. I explained to them what I was doing. It's a public space. Members of the public are allowed to be here. I saw a sign going down that road that says it's restricted. I never went down that road. And there's a sign here that says visitors parking. So visitors are obviously allowed here. So I got here, was just gathering content for my story, and then she pulls up and asked me what I was doing. I was cordial enough to explain to her what I was doing, which I really don't have to.
Good Lord, this guy drones on and on and on and on. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sick of listening to him. I might speed it up just a little bit.
But I explained to her what I was doing. So she told me that there was a sign over there that says I cannot be here. So okay, I'm going to check it out. I didn't see any signs that says members of the public weren't allowed in on this property. So I went to the entrance. The only thing it says there was that members of the public have to register when they get here. So I looked at the door. It says main office is closed. Right? So I was like, okay, it's closed. I can't, and I don't want.
So you gotta ring the bell for service.
Right, you gotta ring the bell for service.
Did you ring the bell?
Well, no, I didn't ring the bell. I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't ring the bell.
And just so you're clear, this is not a public space.
It is not.
PACE is not owned by it's not the CTA, and this is a private organization.
Okay.
So this is not like your public library.
Yeah,
where-
but it's funded by the public.
No, they get funding potentially through some things, but that doesn't mean that's like saying like, well, if your construction company takes a job for the public, that it's a public company.
That's a little different, officer.
It's no different at all. As far as I'm concerned, it's no different. If I'm wrong, correct me in the thing, but if the government hires a contractor to do a job, that doesn't make them a public company. Makes them a private company that gets government funding.
That's a private company.
This is a private company too.
Well, PACE gets public funding.
Yeah, but it's a private company that gets public funding.
Right, and in that case,
doesn't make it a public company. That makes it a private company that has a contract with the public.
okay, but
Right.
at the same time,
Do you have your ID on you?
do I have my ID?
Yeah.
I don't have my ID. Yeah.
You don't have your ID?
No.
Okay.
And why do I need to give you my ID?
Why don't you identify who I'm talking to?
Oh, I unless I've committed a crime, I don't have to identify myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to provide your last name?
I just had a very pleasant conversation with
do you want a
with Evanston Police Department on Friday,
Okay.
doing the same thing.
Okay.
And I'm-
That's a public building.
Yeah, but this is a public. PACE gets government funding. How are you,
Yes.
sir? May I have your name?
Cox.
Cox. Nice to meet you. Can I have your name, sir?
Officer check 245.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So
I just thought of a brilliant example. I own my house. The house I live in is my house. It's in my name. Now I get a Social Security check every month. Does that mean that my house is now public property where people can come in and film whatever they want? No, it doesn't. This guy's an idiot. He can't see past his own nose. I mean, this guy's an idiot.
just let you know
Yeah.
that that's the police department
Okay.
is a public building.
Oh, I'm not even.
This is a private organization. Yes, they get public funding.
Yes.
But that doesn't make them a public entity.
Okay. Well, that's
Okay.
we can argue that somewhere else. Right.
You said you're an independent journalist.
I am.
So what would you like to? What was your purpose for being
Well,
here?
I
then?
just before you walked up, I was just conversing with her, and she was asking me what else I needed to do. I'm like, well, so far I've gotten my content.
Okay, I can't listen to this guy anymore. I'm gonna speed ahead until he does a massive block of shame.
Footage, and then I'll be gone before you guys showed up. So I have no other purpose here. I'm finished with what I came here to do. I've gotten my content, and to be clear with you, officer, this is public property. I know that. I checked that out before I came here. Any entity that gets
Are you guys a public company?
No,
It's not public property.
my concern,
Okay.
young
that's not a law. If you want to go
Well,
down
it's
that
not
route,
property.
yeah, but it's public
It's
property.
not. You're confused. This is not public property.
Okay, well, I'm done with what I came here to do. I'm finished. I have nothing else to do here.
Listen, it's unsettling. when they see somebody, they don't know why someone's out here videotaping.
And then, officer,
correct?
that's understandable.
And we understand
Right.
on a public property
Yeah.
what is going on.
Okay.
And there are certain places that you're allowed in public property.
So it's open to the
In
public.
public property, but not the entire place.
Yeah,
Right.
it's restricted. Yeah.
Right. This is not a public property
Okay.
issue. This is someplace that if you show up, you have to check in.
Okay.
And since you didn't check in, you need to follow their rules. It's their property.
Okay. And then
Okay.
we had a conversation about that, and then she made it clear to me, and asked me what else I needed to do, and that was finished.
Are you needing anything from us, or just for him to?
I asked him just as you guys were pulling up to leave the property.
Okay.
Because it's unsettling for him to just wander around, and we have buses. I mean, I hate to say September 11th, but it's still a concern for everyone.
Completely understand your concerns. I never argued that point.
Okay.
Completely understand. But
My
I
concern is my
right.
employees, the property.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all she wrote, folks. Hope you enjoyed. You have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Bye.